TrikePatrol fans, we have another special guest with us here today. Today we have Tifa Quin.
Hi.
Hello, Tifa. How are you today?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for coming here on the podcast.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's our pleasure. So, do you want to go ahead and do the honors and want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, there's a lot of me to know. So basically, let's see, where do I start? I'm from Dallas, Texas. I work in the adult entertainment industry, and I don't know what questions.
So, Dallas, Texas. Are you a Dallas Cowboys fan?
Yes.
All right. Well, kind of a tough season yet again. I mean, being a Raiders fan, I kind of know the feeling. It's you've had a little better luck than us, I would say.
Yeah, my brother is a Raiders fan, so.
There you go. Yeah, I've actually been to Dallas myself. I went out there when the A's went to go play the Rangers. Well, not actually Dallas, but Arlington, which is, I believe, in the same area. So,
Yeah.
beautiful place.
It's pretty awesome. So you like a lot of sports?
Yeah, I would say sports is one of my interests. That and beautiful Filipinas women models.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, you're Asian, right?
Yeah, I'm part. So.
Okay, and Japanese, I think I saw on your Twitter.
I'm part Korean.
Oh, Korean. Okay, nice. Have you been to Korea before?
No, but I've always wanted to go. I just gotta take that time to, save up and go. Because if I'm gonna go, I'm probably want to go for like the whole month, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I want time to see everything and experience everything. Because I don't think a week's gonna be enough.
No, it never is. I myself, I like to go back to the Philippines, and when I do, like you said, at least a month, because a week will just fly by, and before you know it, you're back here in the States.
Yeah, so I just want to like enjoy that time and I know there's a lot of shops and a lot of different things I want to see. So.
Uh-huh. Now, usually before interviews, I like to check out, for in your instance, your Twitter profile. It says that you're also a DJ.
Yes, I am. So I've been a DJ for pretty much, I don't know, maybe about I want to say since I was about 20, I want to say. So I mean, somewhere in that time, like what was I, like 26 when I got my first DJ equipment. But my brother was wanting to DJ, and he just couldn't anymore, so he sold me his equipment, and that's what I have behind me. But I think it's too dark.
Uh-huh. So, what kind of music do you like to mix up?
So I like a lot of trap. I like EDM. I like electro, dubstep. All kinds of things. It's just fun to play around with. I also want to produce someday. So, I'm dabbling in a little bit of beats, but it's just a work in progress. So.
Yeah, I like to DJ myself. I'm far from professional. It's just something I like to do with, when I have a little extra time on my hands. I have a little cheap mixer or whatever. This little Serato. DJ mixer. So yeah, I also love EDM. Before the pandemic, I would go to a lot of raves and
Oh yes. Yeah. I'm a big raver, so I've.
Oh yeah.
I love to dance. I love to, I love the culture.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like a good old rave. A lot of people connect well, and you meet a lot of new friends. It's a lot of fun.
Everyone's really cool. Everybody, every show I've been to, everybody just kind of welcomes you in like you're like family. So.
Yes. It's always been a lot of fun, especially the bigger raves.
Yeah.
So have you been to EDC?
Oh no, I haven't, but I really want to go. It's just something that I haven't gotten around to, and if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it right. So I'm just kind of like that person that if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna like have a really good experience rather than just go and not really get to do anything. So.
Yeah, I'm I have yet to go myself, but you know, I see it every year online, and it looks like a lot of fun. It
Yeah,
sure
I
does.
mean, I keep thinking like this year I'm gonna go, and then something wild happens. So everything in due time, right? So
Yeah,
I'll get my
exactly.
chance someday, and
You
you'll get
will,
yours
yeah.
too. And if not, we can go together.
There you go. Hopefully one day, you know, never say never.
Yeah,
Now you're
you
also a
never know.
gamer.
Yeah. So I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, and I have been for a really long time. So that's my guilty pleasure. I love to play games on my PS5. And
Nice, nice. Are you also on Twitch? Out of curiosity.
no, see, a couple of people have asked me if I want to start twitching and stuff, but I feel like I just I enjoy my time as it is, just chilling and playing video games and I don't know. I would feel kind of weird if somebody was, critiquing the way I play. So I know like a lot of people are hard on people that play on streaming and stuff. So
Yeah, but I also, you know, I think that if just a beautiful face like yourself playing is very entertaining by itself. So
oh, thank you.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I mean, I've considered maybe doing a little bit of cosplay and dressing up and just kind of doing that. But I do think it would hurt my feelings if people were like, oh shoot, she's pretty, but she can't play worth a crap. So it's a work in progress.
uh,
I'll have to get over that.
yeah.
But it's something I have considered.
Yeah. Well, if ever you do, hopefully you let us all know and we'll check you out.
Oh, I will. I got to do some more cosplay. That's what I got to do. I love cosplaying. I love dressing up. That's the one thing that I probably want you to know about me.
uh, how long have you been in the adult industry?
Not very long, since last year. And things take time, but it feels like forever. I just, um, it's pretty much like around maybe August, I want to say, is when I got signed.
Now you're with Cox Models,
Fox
correct?
models, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Connor, good friend of mine.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
in case you didn't, I actually noticed that you were with Jasmine Cruz recently, right?
yeah. I love her. She's so awesome. She's probably the sweetest girl I've ever met in like a few years. Like I've never met anyone so like I don't know. She's got this energy. She's got like I don't know. I love her. I love that girl.
Yeah, she actually shot a scene for us at TrikePatrol.com, and it was released just last Friday. And she was also here on the podcast. She was actually with her husband here on the podcast last week,
I
so I know them well. They're some great folks. And I saw on Twitter you guys were together recently, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we went to AVN together, and it was the first time me ever meeting her and her husband, and they're really good people.
They are.
The type of people that you want to hang on to and hold the friendship. Like she's good like that. So we've been in touch.
So if you don't mind me asking, how did you decide to get into the adult industry?
So basically, when I was younger, I always wanted to, but I just didn't know how. And in my family, I'm always the one to take care of other people. So you got to do that first, and get things done first before you want them for yourself. So I'm a little bit like I care about everybody else before myself, and I never really put myself first. So it's kind of that I wanted this for me, and I always felt like how do you do this, and I've always been kind of like a loner type, maybe, like I mean, like just kind of figuring it out for myself, and not really having anybody there to kind of guide me, so
Uh,
everything's kind of gone so slowly. But I don't know, with social media it's kind of been kind of easy. So I mean, I went online, I checked out a few places, and Connor actually answered me, and I was like, whoa, yeah, I can talk at this time, and I think it was him, or I think it was Charlie that I spoke to,
uh,
and they they sent me a contract, and I signed, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, you're in good hands. It's a really great agency.
Yeah, that's good. He's really kind. Everyone's been really nice to me. His girlfriend Katie is sweet too. So.
Now, is there any experiences you want to share since you've signed with Cox Models? Any shoots you might have enjoyed a lot, or anything you might want to share with our listeners?
I'd say probably, I've only shot twice, and I have some upcoming stuff, but that's going to be in a few weeks. So I'm really happy to say some days, but I can't because I just want you guys to be surprised. But I'd say some fun journey. Working with Jasmine was great, but that wasn't like, that was more like we're friends, so we're gonna, we want to do this together. That was fun. And then I'd say Net Video Girls, the first shoot I have ever done, that was great. I had a really good experience. I don't know if you know a guy named T-Real.
I do not know off the top of my head.
He's another performer. But he was really great with me the first time, and I think just kind of guided me in the right direction. And I was pretty much nervous but excited. So, but I think it was a great first time for me, because I think if the first experience would have been bad, I think it would have kind of ruined the whole experience. But luckily for me, I had a great experience.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I hope I never have any bad experiences. But yeah, I love questions. If you can ask me anything.
Now, you do full BGs? Do you girls? You do anal?
I haven't done the anal yet. I mean, it's somewhere where I want to go. But I think, and it is what somebody said, is like start out slow and then go to anal. Don't go to anal first, because it's just, once you do everything, then it's not really
for the bookings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to go straight to anal. Plus, I haven't had anal like with a real cock, so I really want to have that experience first, and then kind of go from there. But it's something I have considered, and I do usually use toys, so it's something I really want to do.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. So is there anything else you want to share about yourself that you might think is pretty interesting? Even if you don't think it's interesting, we would love to hear it.
Oh, I love anime. I'm a big fan of a lot of different anime. I don't know if you watch any.
It's been years since I've seen any, to be honest.
Yeah. So I'm a big anime fan. I love something I want to do more is go to conventions. And do my cosplay. Let's see. I guess off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything much more. But I watch when I get off, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I should have said that. Oh, I should have.
Hey, there's always time for a part 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I do hope that I can work with you guys someday, or maybe you could, maybe fit me and Jasmine in, and.
Yeah, never say never. There's always a chance for everything. I'll tell you that much in this industry.
But I like chill people. I like everybody. I'm a pretty easy person to get along with. Pretty humble. That's pretty much about it, I guess.
So, for all of our listeners that want to check out your content, where can we find you?
So you can find me. Well, I have an OnlyFans, and that's Harley Quinn Lover 723 at gmail.com, or you can follow me Tifa Quinn 1 on Twitter, or Tifa Quinn on Instagram.
All right. Well, perhaps in a couple months after you've done some shoots, and it'll be nice to bring you back and see how everything's going.
That would
and
be great.
See how your experience in the industry has been, and pretty sure it'll be pretty interesting.
Oh wait! I do want to say something. Okay, I don't know if I told you this. I do like a lot of pet play. I do like that. And I like a lot of a fetish I have. I do like feet. I have really small feet too.
Would you mind showing us?
I wouldn't mind. Hold on.
Yeah, those are some pretty cute feet.
They're fives. They're so small that I
Oh,
can
five.
never,
Yeah, that's pretty darn small.
I can never find like shoes that fit me. Like everyone's like a 6 or higher, but
Yeah,
but
five is
anyway.
pretty. It's pretty small. I'd say
But
that.
they're really good for that.
For some feet jobs, foot
Yeah,
jobs.
for some FJs. Yeah. Oh, let's see. What else did I just want to make sure I didn't leave anything out. But I guess if not, I guess I can contact you at a later date, or you can contact me.
Oh yeah, like I said, well, for sure we'll have a part two after a couple months of it's like with Jasmine Cruz. So she was on here probably 5 months ago, and then she came back with her husband last week. And it was pretty cool to see how she's doing since she's signed with Cox Models, and she shared some of her experiences shooting with bigger studios, and it was pretty cool to hear. Of course, she shot for us, so great story.
Yeah, I was looking at that video, but I wanted to know, like, how do I see the full length video?
Oh, it is at the site TrikePatrol.com.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right. Well, for
Guys,
now, I'll let you go, and for sure we'll have a part two, and we'll keep in touch on Twitter.
okay, thank you, and thank you for inviting me. I this is kind of like this is really awesome for me, so I'm really happy.
Well, thank you so much, Tifa.
So thank you.